Hello guys, welcome to the channel Protector of Gaia. So I was just doing divination right now. I was asking some questions my pendulum. I was having a little tarot spread and pull out some oracle cards to see how today is going to be. And if you're interested in this one, you can find me on Instagram and you can follow me there, where I upload every day a card of the day and some readings. Okay, so I decided that today I am going to show you how I use my pendulum, what is actually a pendulum, how to work with it, because I think that there is quite a lot of confusion. So pendulum, first of all, it's a way of divination. And there are many other different ways of divination, but I find the pendulum a very nice one, a very safe one, and anyone can actually use it. So I'm gonna put the tarot cards on the side for now, and I'm gonna scoop you in, and then we're gonna check out my pendulum. So some additional information. You can make your own pendulum, you can buy it online. You know, there are so many different ways, and the materials are different. Some pendulums are made out of crystals like amethyst, rose quartz, or whatnot. Others are made out of messing or copper, or it could be even silver, whatever you want, you know. However, my opinion, I'm sure it will probably work, but my opinion is that you need to use like natural materials for your pendulum in order for it to work. Like you don't want to have plastic at the end of your pendulum. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure you could, but however, the way the pendulum actually works, yes, sure, it's magic, but it's also your electromagnetic field around your body. So you can call it also your aura, you know. So the electromagnetic field around your body is actually, so your higher self or your spirit, your soul knows the answer. So basically, by doing divination with the pendulum, you're just asking your higher self that actually knows the answers. Okay, there is no spirit that is pushing and pulling the pendulum, you know, it's just you. So when it goes to materials, like copper would be very nice. Like you cannot use for a pendulum like some type of cloth, or you know, because like copper, for example, is a very good conductor, so electromagnetic fields and waves are going to be better transmitted through some type of metal. Copper or aluminium, a very nice one. And also considering the piezoelectric effect, having a crystal at the end of your copper, aluminium, or any type of chain that you have for your pendulum is going to be absolutely better. So my pendulum is made out of messing, and I decided that I was looking for a pendulum, and the thing is, I really didn't want to buy one out of the internet, because lately, you know, you cannot feel the connection with the crystal or with the pendulum itself. Doesn't matter what material it's made from. And I decided that I am just going to, you know, manifest it. So I was like, I really want a pendulum, I have to find one, but I couldn't. I went to also one esoteric shop, like where I live. This is not very popular thing, so it's very hard to find such shops and places where you can find what you need. So my options were internet, you know, buying online or manifesting. So I did a small manifesting ritual that with which I was manifesting my pendulum. So one weekend I went with my best friend shopping, and then suddenly on the street there was this flow market, and yeah, we went there just to check out. And the first person that was selling things there, I found this pendulum. It turned out his wife was some kind of a witch, I guess. And yeah, so I found this pendulum. It was extremely affordable as well, because it was a slow mat. So yeah. So okay. So first things first, this is how my pendulum looks like, or at least the box. When I open it, there is a manual, like a book, how it works. So I'm not going to show you this because it's in German. It's probably not going to make a lot of sense. However, probably if you are buying like a set for a pendulum, you are, going to have a book with it. So there are different ways that are shown in like those circles that are drawn here. Those are just different ways to use your pendulum for divination. So you can ask absolutely different questions. And for example, okay, so here for example, dieses Ziel ist mir jetzt wichtig. So this means, this goal is very important for me now. Okay, so they're going to have different answers with the numbers, and as you're using the pendulum, you're going to get a clear answer. So if you don't know what to do, pendulum can really help you. What else is inside is actually a couple of those circles which you can use for working with the pendulum. Okay, so there are the numbers, what the numbers mean on what the numbers means on the side. And yeah, last but most definitely not least is my pendulum itself. It's a small one made out of messing, as I said. Okay, so how are you going to use the pendulum? You're gonna put your hand somewhere steady where you cannot move your hand, and you're going to put your pendulum right where the center of the circle is, okay? And then you're going to slowly pull it upwards, okay? And it is supposed to stay steady, okay? So you can bring it to a steady state or you can wait. What you're going to do once your pendulum is steady over the middle point, the center of your circle that you're going to use for your divination, you're going to program your pendulum. So what does this mean? So there are different directions, okay? So if you say yes, this would be right, or it's going to be a left swing. So how do you program? So you're going to take your pendulum without the circle, okay? Just put it in your hand, wait until it's steady, okay? And then you're just going to say, please say yes. Okay, so you can see that obviously yes is the direction towards me. Yeah. Say no. Okay, and no is the crossword direction. So yes is this way and no is this way. So now I can just simply ask yes and no questions. You don't have to, but you can program your pendulum every time before you use it. So in this way you are absolutely sure that you are actually getting clear and good answers and the right answers, because your pendulum can change its mind. I've had this already, so I would suggest ask every time before you start. In this way you won't be actually needing any of those things. They're just fancy. You can definitely print them out of the internet, that's not going to be a problem. But I would say you can just start by using your pendulum and asking yes or no questions. It's Protector of Gaia, the name of my YouTube channel. So you can see my direction just changed, and this is how you just program your pendulum to tell you stuff. This is how you use a pendulum. It's definitely not a hard thing to do, and if you're a beginner I would definitely suggest using a pendulum for divination, as it gives clear answers. You could absolutely use oracle cards, tarot cards, anything you want. So I'm gonna wrap up this video now. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Let me know how it goes. If this video helped you, I will see you in the next video. Have a blessed day.